Am I actually happy? Scorpios, that's what your cards are telling me. Is this is a question that you guys might be pondering throughout this week, because we got the Hermit and the Six of Cups. That's just asking yourself if you're happy. If you're happy with your life, if you're happy with maybe a specific situation, or just in general, if you're content, if you're happy. King of Wands. I think it's been only recently that you have had a chance, you've been in a position where you've had a chance to ask yourself this question. Maybe you've been so busy, or actually the devil, you've been so in such survival mode in the past that it wasn't like you had an opportunity to actually sit down and ask yourself if you are truly happy. I think right now your life is stable. On the bottom we've got the Four of Pentacles. Your life is stable. And that's why you've recently gotten a chance to, you've gotten the opportunity to take a step back, take a moment, a pause, right? Things are stable, there's nothing awry, and you're just asking yourself, is this what I want? Is this the life I truly want to be leading? Now, with the Star card, there's also a question about the far future. So it's like, am I happy with am I happy with things, this life, being the way I live for the rest of my life? Okay. That's what the Star here is saying. Interesting. Let's pull some oracle cards and try to get more information. Tell me more for Scorpio. Okay, so now we've got the number 3 coming out with the number 8 next to it. There's a sense of repetition, of living, having the same day. Go to work. The number 3, there's like a certain amount of labor that goes into the number 3, like 3 of Pentacles. So go to work, come home, have dinner, read a book, watch TV, go to bed, And then the number 8 is sort of like saying there's nothing wrong with it. Your situation's stable. There's plenty of abundance. So it's good in a sense, but also there might be some monotony or a sense of repetition, just doing the same old thing. That might be coming up for you. And then thereby the reason why you're like, geez, this is seeming pretty old. Like, am I going to do this for the rest of my life? Is this going to make me happy for the rest of my life? Now, looking down here, we've got the road forward. That's going forward, keep it on going with the same lifestyle. And then with Pluto, that's death. And then the chair here, that is sitting exactly where you are. So what this is saying is sort of almost like reiterating the cards before. It's like all the way until death. Are you going to be sitting in the same chair all the way until your deathbed? Are you going to be doing the same routine? Are you going to work? It's like work during the weekdays. On the weekends, you mow the lawn, and then whatever, you have a barbecue, whatever. Same kind of repetitive cycles, whether it's weekly, monthly, yearly, and you're wondering if you're going to do this your whole life, and if it's going to stay fun your whole life. All right, let's pull some advice and see if it is, or if you're just overthinking it, right? Let's see what we get for advice for Scorpio. Anything else here for Scorpio? Holy shit. Okay, this is a little bit of, how do I put this, tough love. So we've got the Devil coming out with the Knight of Wands. That's literally saying, if you keep doing the same thing, you get the same results. The obstacle, the devil, okay? The devil is the challenge. The challenge is doing the same thing, is continuing to do the same thing over and over and over again, even if it's kind of mediocre, it is. Look, we've got Six of Pentacles reversed, the Hangman reversed. If it's old, if it's stale, and if that's kind of obvious, like, it's old and stale. There's no question. With the Page of Swords here, it's on your mind. The fact that your routine is old, it's stale, and the only question is, when are you going to do something different? It's the ball's in your court. That's why the tough love here. The Knight of Wands, this is saying you reap what you sow. You get, what goes around comes around. And then on the bottom, we've got Justice. What goes around comes around. You live the life that you choose. That's what these cards are saying. And you are currently living the life that you choose on the basis of continuing to do the same old thing, even though it's stale. Oh, let's pull some Oracle cards and see if we can get anything else. Any more advice here? Any more advice for Scorpio? Holy crap, okay. So this is pretty clear cut right here. Universal hexagram. That is especially with the Wizard's Tower next to it, that's your calling, your purpose, your higher calling specifically, because that's, it's the sign that has to do with spirituality and your higher self and being in divine alignment, that sort of thing. And then with the Wizard's Tower, that is wisdom with regards to your future, specifically. So it's like it's time to follow your path, your true path, not the thing that you've been kind of chewing over that's boring and sucks. Maybe it really is time for a new job, or maybe your routine has gotten super old, Scorpio, and it's time to do something that brings more passion, a sense of purpose into your life, and is more aligned spiritually. Neptune is also spirituality. Maybe you guys are literally getting into the occult, astrology, or something esoteric like that with all of this stuff on the board here. But that's really your direction. That's a truer direction for you, where things are not going to be boring, run-of-the-mill, and feel stale and old. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get the same results, and that is the devil, which is the boredom. It almost seems to get worse. You know, it's like chewing a cud. It only gets worse. Let's take a look at the next couple cards, because I feel like we could use some actual practical advice. This is very philosophical advice. Next couple cards, we got the Mouth in Aquarius. This is actually talk to someone who would know more about this field that you're potentially interested in. Whatever it is, that is the path that is not boring to you, right? That's more tied to your spiritual calling and your higher calling and your purpose, whatever that path is. Talk to someone who has walked that path. That's what this is saying, Aquarius in the Mouth. It's not a common path. It's a bit of an off the path. It's off, it's just unorthodox. Whatever it is that you guys are contemplating doing differently, it is unorthodox. But if you talk to somebody about it who's done it before, that's the advice here. It'll help you in some way. All right, Scorpios, that's going to be your reading. Thank you guys for being here. If you want to see more of these, don't forget to follow the channel, and I will see you next time.